Hey there guys, time for another prediction game video for SummerSlam 2014. This one's for the Intercontinental Championship. It is going to be The Miz defending his title against the show-off, Dolph Ziggler. This is an opportunity that Dolph earned by beating The Miz in a non-title match on Raw. And the reason why that non-title match took place in the first place was due to how The Miz won the title at Battleground last month, where The Miz got taken out with the zigzag during the match. It was a battle royal, and he rolled out the ring. And then for the remainder of the match, till the very end, The Miz stayed on the outside playing possum. And then once Dolph Ziggler eliminated Sheamus, Dolph thought he had won the match. And then The Miz sneaks up behind Dolph. He gets back in the ring, throws Dolph out, and wins the title. So this is, in a way, Dolph's, I guess, retribution, or his attempt to get some revenge on The Miz and win the championship that he was so close to getting until The Miz, took it away from him or, screwed him out of it. Now, initially when it came to this match, I actually thought Dolph had a good chance at winning this. For some reason, I thought, you know what, maybe SummerSlam, Dolph, finally gets this big win. He gets back in the title scene, in the title picture, wins a championship, which he hasn't done since, winning the World Heavyweight Championship. And since then, Dolph hasn't been doing, too good. He's been losing a lot of matches and all of that. I thought maybe SummerSlam would be the start of Dolph getting back there, getting back some wins and starting off with a win over the IC champion and winning the title. But then I was like, no, wait a minute, The Miz just won the title at Battleground. And he just came back not too long ago. The Miz came back the same time Jericho came back, so really not too long ago. It was pretty recent, and he's got this new gimmick, the Hollywood Miz. And with him winning that Battle Royal for the championship, they're obviously pushing this new gimmick. And the thing is, one of the reasons why I thought Dolph would, maybe win at SummerSlam was because of the way he lost that match. He was pretty much about to win the match, or actually he thought he had won the match when he eliminated Sheamus, which, by the way, still surprises me that he did eliminate Sheamus. That was pretty cool. And, I thought the way he got screwed over there, maybe at SummerSlam he gets his payback and wins the title back. Maybe that's, that setup at the end there where The Miz sneaked his way into a title win. I thought it was set up so at SummerSlam Dolph would get his payback. But, as I said before, I thought about it a little bit more and it just doesn't make sense. It makes more sense that that was set up to set up The Miz's first title defense, his first opponent and challenger for his newly won championship in Dolph Ziggler. Instead of the usual, Dolph did win a non-title match against The Miz to earn this matchup, but he wasn't just, random superstar getting a random match with The Miz and winning that non-title match. There was a reason for Dolph to get that match with The Miz for the first place, and that is because of what happened at Battleground. So I did like how, this was set up, or how Dolph got his #1 contendership rather than, just randomly getting, non-title match against The Miz and winning. At least there was, some background to it and something that happened to give Dolph that non-title match. And speaking of these non-title matches, you'll often find that if a #1 contender got his title shot by winning a non-title matchup, more often than not, when it comes to the actual matchup for the championship at the pay-per-view, they end up losing. And I can go over a few examples for you guys. Just recently, the Wyatt family, they picked up, well, not that recent, but before they got their title shots against the Usos, they picked up non-title victories over the Usos on, I'm not sure if it was Raw or SmackDown. I think they picked up non-title victories over them on both shows, and because of that, they got a title shot. Actually, they got 2 title shots, and they lost both. You also had when Naomi got her title shot against Paige. she earned that title shot by winning a non-title match against Paige, and she ended up losing the title match. And also, you had Cesaro beating Sheamus in a non-title match. Because of that, he got a US title shot, and he lost that too. So, as you can see, a lot of times, whenever somebody wins a non-title match, and then because of that, earns an opportunity at the championship, come time for, you know, the championship match, they end up losing. And I think that's going to be the case here. I don't think it's going to be any different with Dolph. But that aside, judging from their match, the match they had on Raw, I think this could be a great match. Because the match they had on Raw, that was a great match. And now that they're, you know, on a bigger stage, it's on pay-per-view, it's for the championship, I think we'd get an even better match between the two. And if so, this would be a great match to open up SummerSlam. IC Championship match right off the bat. And, you know, like I said, judging from their match on Raw, if it's anything like that match, it would be a great opener. Although, I will say, it's going to be hard to top the Battleground opener when the Usos took on the Wyatt family in that 2 out of 3 Falls match. That was an awesome opener. That was the match of the night, and it was the first match of the night as well. So it'd be hard to top that. And as far as, you know, the possibility of a rematch between these two at, like, Night of Champions, to be honest, I think we might not see a rematch when it comes to The Miz and Dolph. We might see one on Raw, but I'm thinking maybe at Night of Champions, we get the title unification match that people have been waiting for a while now. And I'm talking about, you know, the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Championship. IC Champ versus US Champ, winner takes all, and the titles get unified. Now, I'm not sure if you know, they're even going to have, you know, a match like that anytime soon, but if they are, I think Night of Champions would be a good pay-per-view to have that match in, since it is, of course, called Night of Champions. It's a match where every single championship is on the line, and that way you put both the IC Championship and US Championship on the line in one match. So that also leaves more space for, you know, some non-title matches, like a rematch between Ambrose and Rollins, or Rusev versus Swagger one last time, or, you know, Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho. I think there is going to be a few non-title matches at Night of Champions, so that could be a way to make some more space for those non-title matches. And also, The Miz and Sheamus have already kind of started a feud. You know, before Battleground, The Miz and Sheamus had two, you know, one-on-one matches, one which The Miz won and one which Sheamus won. So they're 1-1 since The Miz, you know, made his return. So I think, you know, we might see The Miz versus Sheamus at Night of Champions. But as far as this match, I'm sticking with The Miz. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, you can click that like button, and I'm out. See you guys.